The question I get asked a lot is how to get newcomers involved in shooting. Hi, I'm Doug Koenig. I'm going to give you some tips on how to get new shooters involved in the shooting sports. One of the major things that I think is really important when you take a new shooter to the range for the very first time, I would start them out with an air gun if they've never had any experience at all, but if they have had a little bit of experience, I'd start them out with a 22. You don't want to start them with the biggest, loudest firearm you have in your collection. I don't think you want to shy them or scare them away from their very first experience. You know, the other important thing I find with newcomers or kids getting them started is make sure the shooting is fun. Have reactionary targets, steel targets, knockdown targets, clay pigeons setting on the bank, anything reactive, cans, okay? Something they can see happen. I mean, punch and paper is great for sight-in, but after that, it gets a little mundane. We want to keep people interested, keep them excited. You know, the very first time I took my son Trevor to a competition was in Florida for the Steel Nationals, and I started him out, you know, with a rimfire. He shot the rimfire division. I wanted him to not have to worry about dealing with the recoil and the noise, and just to let him get the feel of competition and feel what it's like in the match with the adrenaline and the nerves, and make sure he was focused on safety and just executing the shots in competition. Let me just give you a lesson. It's a long match. Everybody starts out. You're only seeing the best of the best. Okay? Everybody else, you just stay within yourself and hit the targets, okay? He had a great time, and it's been 3 years, he's shooting center fire right now. So that was the right way to move him into the shooting sports and keep it fun. You know, the other important thing, I see a lot of fathers, mothers with their kids in competition, and one thing you have to always remember why we're there, why we have them there. It's very important to keep it fun, keep it safe, and keep everything in perspective. They're the future of the shooting sports for all of us. They are the future. And yeah, you may not shoot your best match because there is a little distraction, making sure their equipment's ready, their magazines are loaded, and whatever you need to do to help facilitate them through the course of fire. But it's the big picture that you have to be looking at. You know, it takes a little bit away, but by far it's really important to make sure we're there to support them and make sure it's a fun experience. Okay, right? Trigger, right?
Yeah.
Twink, twink, doing, doing, doing. Okay? So next time you head to the range, take a newcomer. If you're looking for a place to shoot, go to NSSF's website at wheretoshoot.org. And always remember, firearm safety depends on you.